Who played for the Lakers? Did Luka play at all?
Nah, no Luka, no Bron. It was Ayton, Rui. Who else is in that lineup? Vanderbilt.
Oh, how did Ayton play?
First game he had 1 point. Second game he had like
weird
like 5 points, 7 rebounds or some shit like that.
I think Jeremy said that Ayton was like he was trying to put an emphasis on the he wasn't really trying to score the ball. He took like 2 or 3 shots. But,
that makes sense.
So if they start cooking him, he's gonna give up quick.
I think it's bound to happen. I think it's just gonna happen no matter what.
The Laker fan base is gonna turn on him quick. And as I said, like
very quick.
He was complaining about playing in the Suns being the third option. Then he gets traded to a shitty team, and now he's back being a third, fourth option for the Lakers. So he's not gonna really play the game he wants to play. He's gonna be a lob guy, a lob and putback guy.
Man.
It's tough.
It could go all right. I think they always figure out towards the end. So he just gotta survive.
It's just their defense. Their defense is gonna be their downfall.
I was going to say because he doesn't really rim protect like that, does he?
No, but he can. He's athletic enough to do it.
That's what I was thinking.
He's like a mid defender. Like he's not crazy, but he's
not crazy. Yeah.
All right. Well, we are into it. Welcome back to another episode of Fan Therapy TV, episode 44. And getting this started, we got Howie, Landmark Conference champion, 1,000-point scorer, Landmark Conference Rookie of the Year, 3-time Landmark first team, 2-time All-Net first team, NABC 3 hoops, all regions select. Howie, how we doing? I missed the flavor because I was reading what you got.
Pineapple Paradise. I have like 3 boxes of them. Yeah, so they're gonna get killed.
That's fine.
But no, I'm chilling, man. NBA's back. Excited to jump back into it.
Kinda, sorta, yeah, pretty much.
So we'll see.
Y'all got an easy double against the Sixers. How'd you feel about that one?
It's preseason. It doesn't really matter. We knew it was gonna happen regardless. Just a foreshadowing of what the season's gonna look like.
Yeah, fair. Fair is fair, but a little too much on the end of that one. But 2021 Landmark champion, back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year. 2020-2021 all-time Drew U leader in blocks. Mal, how are you doing, bro?
How are you doing, Justin? I'm not even
good.
How I'm feeling. I'm just gonna ask you how you feeling, man.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm ready for it. I'm honestly, the preseason is cool, but I'm kind of just ready to get into the season. It's kind of getting all of this off-season stuff. Just seeing some of the players play is not enough, but
can I ask you?
We're getting into it
real quick.
Always.
At least here, I'm sure you're the biggest football fan out of all of us here, and it's the middle of the football season. How do you feel around this time? Like if an NBA game is going on, and your Eagles are playing, what are you tuning into? Are you multi-viewing it? Or are you kind of just, what are you doing there?
Usually, if I had to choose, it would probably be Eagles during football season just because there's 17 games versus like 82 of them. Yeah. But honestly, usually like NBA, I used to start off slower on the season, and Christmas is when I really get it. Like the Christmas games, I get really excited about it. But I mean, we don't get Christmas games we don't really get to Christmas games anymore. So this year probably be about even. Honestly, got VJ playing, so I think it'll be about even again.
Can I ask? I was wondering. I was like, you know what? Let me just ask this question.
How about you between the Giants and the Bulls? Who
No, I'm not watching one of those two jabronis play. I'm tuning into anyone but those guys.
No, fair is fair. But last but certainly not least, he is Fan Therapy's favorite producer. He is our favorite bachata guitarist in the world. Resident James Harden fan as well. John, how are we doing, bro?
Sipping on that water. Everything good, man.
Good, my perfect. Guy. Absolutely. Same here. Same as always.
Salute.
What's your water brand, actually? This is a very important question.
This is Poland Spring.
Poland Spring. That's a good, solid go-to for sure. What's a water brand you guys can't do? Yeah, Dasani. I was about to say Dasani's a brand.
Jeez. Dasani, Aquafina.
Yeah, Aquafina. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, Aquafina. What was one I had? I had I think it's Evian.
Yeah,
I had that. It tasted pretty good. It looked fancy. I think it was like glass bottle or something like that.
Fancier ones, like a Fiji kind of thing.
Fiji felt. I remember Mello used to tape the Fiji bottle. He used to only drink Fiji water.
Yeah. So bougie.
All right, well, getting into it, Mello adjacent, Mello ain't a GOAT, but this dude is LeBron James. He's teasing the LeBron lovers out there with what his next move is gonna be. He has the decision part 2 coming up. I didn't think that was too crazy. Are you laughing at the intro, Mal, or something else?
It's hilarious for that. That was not needed. You have to violate him like that.
It wasn't. They're just two different. They're two different levels of that. Melo's
I agree.
He's a team legend. Melo's a team legend. LeBron's on a different level. Being a team legend is great. There's so many players heading down the same route. Like Iguodala is a team legend, multi-team legend, but team legend. Who else?
Drew Holiday. This is why we bring you on, John. This is why we're bringing up the right players.
You know what?
Should I just get into it? We into it? All right. LeBron James, the decision.
Chill today.
Fair. Decision part 2, LeBron James is coming. I actually have no clue when that is happening. Do you guys know?
Tomorrow at 12 p.m.
Tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
Tomorrow, 12 p.m. Everybody tune in. Get off the Kai Cenat stream and log on to see what LeBron's going to decide. I think we had two different things going on. We either thought it was a brand play or he's going to retire. I think that's the first question. What you guys think? You guys think he's actually retiring? We'll start with Howie.
That was the first thing I thought. I saw it and I was like, dang, let me go buy my tickets because I'm never gonna be able to see this again. So yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was retiring or something like that. But then people started saying like the Amazon. I know we talking chat about the Amazon thing or him going to another team. So like I don't know. Whatever he's doing, he's definitely beating. If he's retiring, I'll be crazy, but I don't know.
Mal, what you think?
I don't know. I mean, I'm into the comments on Twitter seeing exactly what it may be. I heard it's Prime Day tomorrow, so maybe that, he's just trying to do an ad that Tom Brady did the same thing a few years ago with Hulu when he was playing. So I think it's perfect. You're going to get a bunch of eyes on it if you kind of designed it this way. I'm sure he knew what he's doing. I'm sure the people that came up with this decision knew what they were doing. I don't think it's going to be a retirement. The brother just signed a $50-something million contract for 1 year. He was an All-NBA player last year. He is older. Maybe he felt a few things after the last few months that kind of, changed his mind. But I don't think it's going to be a retirement thing. I think he has some time before then. And I also feel like he's going to go to Cleveland before he retires. I feel like he's going to wrap it all up in Cleveland, do a farewell tour there, and call it then. But, I don't think this is going to be that. So,
wow, that's actually interesting. I did not know you think that. We'll get into John's thoughts, and then maybe we'll circle back on that one.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to retire anytime soon. Yeah, I still think he got another year or two left in his tank before he hangs it up. And similar to what Miley said, I think he go back to Cleveland to retire. I don't think he's going to finish off as a Laker. He's going to pass the torch down to Luka, let Luka handle the team, and I think he just goes back home and gets his farewell tour the proper way.
Oh, no doubt, Jane. Move to the Cavs. That would be. They're built for it. They're just one in, one out. We were talking about. I think we were talking earlier off camera, but about if somebody's goes probably DG, but. I guess if he's there, do you think Donovan Mitchell can stay there and rock out with him?
Yeah, I was thinking. I think Darius Garland is the one that goes.
There's It's tough because his contract is so huge. Like if it was trade wise,
yeah,
it would be tough. You got to move a lot. But yeah, I agree. Darius Garland, I think it's a matter of time before that brother's really gone. He's been there the longest. He was drafted there. Evan Mobley also was, but he has been productive way more than Darius has. Excuse me, Serena. What did you say? It's probably the best thing that Darius has done since he's been there. But yeah, I think Brown is not a future very well. I'm sure Spider would love to play with him, and I don't think he's ever played with a player obviously at his caliber. So, and I'm sure Spider needs that help because he hasn't been to a conversation as the top seed or one of the top seeds hasn't gone close. So I'm sure he's itching for Brown to be there. So.
I haven't entertained that idea in a minute. Howie, you'd be scared as a Knicks fan if LeBron heads over to Cleveland?
No, because at that point it's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a show. It's gonna really seem scripted. If LeBron goes back to Cleveland for his farewell tour, every single away game is going to be literally like, you understand what that's going to be the LeBron season. That you like, that's going to be like when Kobe did it. It was when Kobe did it. Like obviously Lakers sucked.
They sucked.
But like,
so it's about to be a show with a side of an ass. That's what it's about to be.
But I think about, what I think about. I think about when he broke the scoring record and they still lost. Like that's what I think about. Like,
but no. The Lakers had a bad habit of whenever Brown was about to have a milestone, they would always lose. AD said, "Yo, I forgot what it was. They finally hit his milestone. And they were like, I'm happy we got it for Brown. At least we always fall short." But bro, imagine Bron, Spider, and Evan Mobley, or whoever the hell else around that.
Bron and Evan Mobley is crazy.
It's nuts.
Yeah, we said Bron and Luka is crazy, and look at what they're doing.
What?
I don't know who said that.
We didn't see it for that long, and we could see something crazy this year.
No, we're gonna see it. I don't know.
Weren't you saying they're about to be
No. I said they have a chance. I said don't be surprised. But I'm saying if you're talking about Brown going to the Cavs after this season next year, I'm not like scared. Yes, they're gonna be good, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, Brown's coming out the East. Like
that is some time from now.
There's so much that can happen. That's a crazy hypothetical. Way too early.
I don't know, bro. I think I would be with you on this one, but I think after the season that Bron just had, the numbers he put up,
you have to see him do it for another year. He got to do it again this year.
He's going to.
I haven't seen him not do it, though.
I know, for sure. I definitely agree so. But then you just don't know how he's going to be after that. And also, like, he's already taken a step down to Luka. Like, he's going to be second option. And do you think he's going to be first option in Cleveland if he goes to Cleveland?
Come out.
I mean, in the same relation as Luka is the first option in LA. But go ahead, no.
As a second option, what do you think LeBron – when Luka was there after the trade, when Luka was there, would you consider Bron the second option in the Lakers?
What you mean? After the trade? Like right immediately?
After the trade. After Luka was already there. Who was the first
option? No, he's the first option. He was the first option.
In practice,
okay. As the second option this year, how much do you think Bron is going to average? Because it seemed like both of them were getting their stuff off regardless. And
he'll probably average like 24.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so but we're talking about 2 years. Let's say the year after. 2 years from now.
Wait, in what way do you think that's crazy, Malik? Do you think that's like crazy good or crazy like
that's tough. The brother's 40, whatever. Right. I mean, 24. Okay. He was an All-NBA second team player, bro.
He was.
At 40. He's just gonna drop off because he's the second option. He may be the second option, deferring to Luka a little bit, but he could still drop 25 plus, 25, 7, and 6. And that's a down year for Bron, I guess.
It's a nasty hypothetical because it's so far from now. And we just don't know. I don't think he's gonna go to Cleveland for the farewell tour. That's so scripted. That's so nasty. I don't like it.
Bron is a scripted guy too.
He is.
Second decision is a prime example of that.
Yeah, he is.
I'm just confused. I'm confused at this LeBron being a second option being a bad thing. I'm confused at that.
No, it's not bad. It's just like I don't know how to explain it. I'm really trying to explain it well, but I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's weird.
From what I'm getting is that you're making it seem like Bron being a second option, he's gonna take a major dip. I think Bron.
But that's the thing. The thing though is that like, even though with Bron, it's gonna be his first year in a new team again. Like he doesn't. It's a whole different system. It's Bron. I understand that, but like it always takes a year for him to get it right. Like he went to Miami.
Championship though. I think he's going to Cleveland to say, "Yo, I'm back in Akron."
Okay, so if that's the case,
I started everything.
If that's the case, then why am I scared in the playoffs?
Because you still
we asked him if he was scared. If the answer is no, the answer is
I don't think he's going to be scared, but I also don't think he could say, "Yo, I'm gonna go to Cleveland. It'll be a good team. The ultimate goal may not be to win a chip, but we still want to win games."
I'd rather have my farewell tour like Kobe, because then like it takes away stuff like that.
They were Scotties. They were bad.
That was Julius Randle times, no?
Yeah, they were terrible. So
they were booty. They were bad.
How long they're gonna waste Luka's prime years until LeBron retired?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well, do we feel like they're wasting Luka? Do we feel like they're wasting Luka's potential now?
If LeBron does his retirement year with the Lakers, that year would be wasted. I'll tell you that right now. That year would be wasted.
100%.
Are they wasting Luka's years? Yes, because Bron very selfishly, sorry not sorry, took that crazy ass contract, and it didn't help bring anyone crazy in. Yeah. That contract was absolutely insane for 1 year, and I also think he would have signed a longer contract if he wasn't gonna, stay. If he was gonna stay on the Lakers, he would have signed a multi-year contract instead of signing his 1 year. What was it, 58, 56 mil, something like that?
He's on 50. He's on 52 right now, and he's taking up 34% of the cap. Don't get me wrong. That's insane. That is crazy.
Rookie year for sure. It's about to be Bron, Austin Reeves, Luka, DeAndre Ayton, Rui. Who else? After that, Bronny, Dalton, Jackson Hayes,
Marcus Smart.
And Marcus Smart.
I forgot about him. I'd be forgetting about him. That guy sucks.
And Maxi Kleber.
Ooh, no, I know what he's.
I like Kleber. I can't lie.
I know what he's still.
They need to get Derrick Jones back there. I like Derrick Jones playing with Luka.
Ooh, John,
he's a Clipper guy, man.
Don't get me wrong. I'm happy. I'm just happy. I'm happy wherever he is. But him playing with Luka. That's why I thought Kuminga would be a cool little move. I'll stop saying that though. I say that too often.
It's all good, man.
There was another question I want to ask. That was LeBron related. Knicks, Bron, not scared. Oh, compare Lakers in the West. I think we should talk a little bit about that while we're here. I mean, it naturally fits into what we were saying. Like, we think that they're wasting a year. So what does that wasted year look like in terms of seeding and a playoff exit for this year?
I think that really falls on who they match up with. I don't have them highly. Like, a lot of seedings really have them. They'll be fighting between 6 and 7, I would think, because teams like Denver, the Rockets, the Clippers, Minnesota.
How we get off that?
You knock out Minnesota, but I think they're going to have a wild year.
How are we laughing at the Clippers? You're not laughing at Minnesota.
He can laugh all he wants. They're going to be top 6.
Girls. Okay.
They're going to be top 6. Okay. I'm not so highly on them Lakers.
I feel like the Lakers always figure out their regular season. Like, I feel like we're always like, not like last year, the year before last year, they were all the way down there. They got into like the play-in, and then last year they finished like 3rd, right? Yeah, 3rd.
Yeah.
And everybody, I feel like they usually figure it out. So I feel like we could be sleeping on them a bit.
It was like a 3-way tie between 3rd and 5th, but they ended up 3rd. Yeah. Justin, I agree. Everyone has a panic whenever they lose a few games and they're down in the seedings, but they always find a way back up. But playoff time really isn't. It's not the same thing. Who did they lose to last year?
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Was it a sweep?
5 games.
That's absolutely disgusting. Yeah. That's absolutely disgusting. honestly, what did they change this year? They added a 5, what they needed, but they got rid of AD, obviously. Added Marcus Smart, who is a jabroni through and through.
What if Luka's the best player in the league?
What league?
Like, do you think that could like get him like just like I don't know. I just feel like they have two like Luka's such a big X factor with LeBron. I just feel like they could beat a good team and then have like a sneaky easy road and then they're in the Western Conference Finals. Like and then they get bought there. But like
I think that's a conversation that we had a lot last year once the trade was made. Like it's Luke and LeBron, like they should, like how he was saying, like don't be surprised if they do because they have those two guys. But it is the West. Eventually, you're gonna run into somebody who's crazy. Like, bro, losing to Minnesota in 5 games, that's bad. That's bad. They were getting spanked. So I think they could place highly, of course. Maybe have a cakewalk round 1. But that next round, they run into a demon, and I think that those games aren't going to go their way. I think, at that point, I think Ayton's going to have a lot of mental games going on with the fans kind of turning on him. Austin Reeves, everyone loved, and then towards the end of last season, people were like, "Yo, we want him out there." Yeah, I really don't think things like I don't see the Lakers being in the Western Conference Finals at all. I don't, and I think that's where Braun says, "You know what? Like, I'm giving up on these guys. I'm going back home." That's what I think personally, but who am I?
No, I can definitely see that for sure. No, absolutely. Anything else on the Lakers before we get into our teams here?
That's all I got. Austin Reeves.
We have to see how it plays out.
That's all I got.
Health really matters because Luka and LeBron be out the rotation, so they're definitely gonna need one of those. They can be like bad teams like the Hornets, but like if it's an important game and one of those guys are out, it's definitely a seeding. Seeding might play a factor, but they'll make the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we're gonna get into our teams now. For some of us, our second teams. Mal, starting with your squad. I know you're super excited to see some Chicago Bulls basketball this year. Yeah, I think this is gonna be one of our quicker ones as the season rolls. Honestly, it might stay that way. But anything you're looking forward to getting out of this year? Should we watch anybody this preseason as we get into the season? Anything you can give us on this squad? Go for it.
It's really tough to come up with words, bro, because I don't know what to think of this team. I'm not really tapped into them at all. I don't care for them at all. The only person I could really say I'm excited to see is probably Matas Bucelis. It'll be his second year in the league. I'm excited to see if he takes that leap. And, he's there with Giddey. We're going to sign a pretty big contract in Kobe White. But I think those 3 will be competing for, to be the man of the team. I'm excited to see what Giddey does. I'm excited to see what they do with Vucevic if they finally get him out of there. And just overall, what the team does with the roster that they currently have. Like, is it going to be another year of, let's try this again? We're not winning no championship. We're going to try to be a playing team again. But is it going to be that? Or we're going to ship guys like Pat Williams out, David Somu out, Vucevic out, and see if we could just rebuild completely or, try to compete a little bit instead of just folding completely. But they won't. They never do. So I'm not really too surprised at what they'll end up doing. But yeah, I'm excited to see Bucelis, Giddey, and Kobe White. Those 3 guys. Outside of that, you guys could go wherever. That's it. That's all I got.
That's fun basketball. That's pretty fun basketball. I like Kobe White. I like him. I like playoffs. That there's like the latter end of the year into like the play-ins. He's like one of the best guards in the league to watch. It's crazy stuff. It's crazy.
It all goes right south after that.
All right. So swiftly moving on to John and Howie's second favorite team, the Los Angeles Clippers. It seems like seems like the news around that Kawhi stuff has quieted down. Have you heard anything around that, John? I haven't heard much about
that. I haven't heard anything about it anymore. It'll come back up again. Pablo Torre definitely plotting on some random time of the season to come up with some nonsense, but we just wait for the news.
Is he your enemy number one at the moment, or you
That's
let
an out
him
for
rock?
sure.
He's just doing his job.
That's an out for sure.
That
he's hating on
really
players
crazy.
getting a bag, man.
That's really crazy how he uncovered that, honestly. But yeah, it's kind of gotta let it play. But then again, that was his big break too as well. What I'm hearing mostly about is talks of this 11-man rotation, 10-man rotation that the Clippers can run. Everybody's excited about. I know Howie disagrees. John, let's get into it. Why are the Clippers coming out of the West? And then we'll take it to Howie.
I mean, that team fully healthy is a huge threat. I think the biggest people that can stop them is Denver. As I said, they do have a deep bench. They fill all their holes. They have playmakers, they have bigs, and they have wings. That's exactly what they were missing last year. They were resting players. They were overplaying players because they didn't have any backups. And, it bit us at the end. So, I mean, they come back even harder this year. They're definitely they're loaded up. As long as they're healthy and Kawhi is good and everything, they have a shot. I'm not going to knock them.
Howard.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this, and y'all can quote me on this. You can clip this, do what you never need to do. But if somehow the Los Angeles Clippers are the 3 seed, and for some reason the Portland Trailblazers have a healthy Dame Lillard and end up being a 6 seed, you guys are losing.
Probably.
I don't hate that. I don't hate it.
I'm the one that's advocating for the Blazers here. Me. And I wouldn't say that right there. Come on.
Enough, man.
How?
It's a reach. It's a perfect reach take. Go for Howie.
Well, let's look at the teams. Okay, guards, they match up. Healthy Dame and healthy Drew Holiday. You also have young stars like Shaedon Sharp. Have a good big man, have a young big man, have a young team. It's gonna be the old heads versus the young cats with one team that actually has.
My brother.
No. You asked me how. I'm gonna finish my statement.
You don't know a single thing about the Blazers. You don't know a single thing about the Blazers. You don't know a single thing.
I don't need to know a single thing. All I know is that's making my point. That's making my point that I have no faith in this Los Angeles Clippers outstanding by the gap band.
Them is crazy.
I like Donovan Cleveland in a role.
Beyond crazy.
I have look. Listen. I have zero faith in this Clippers team. What they need to do is every time that they come out to play, it's simple. It's simple. It's simple. They're a bunch of old heads getting together and hooping. First of all, John, I love the courage. Yes, they will not be healthy. I'll tell you that right. They will.
Your negativity don't even make sense because they literally won 50 games last year, and Kawhi only played 37 games, by the way.
Oh, it's a new
and
year.
They upgraded that team. How are they going to get any worse?
They're losing to the Spurs in 7.
No, they're not.
Losing to Houston in 7. They're losing to Denver in 7.
No, they're not.
They're losing.
They're losing to Denver.
Denver, yes.
Like, are we serious?
Denver's up there. Denver's out of the question.
For sure.
Let's keep it a buck. They're first round exit.
Howie, you're nasty. Howie, you're nasty. You're being.
I am. They're first round exits.
They have 11 guys that they could play, bro. They had one of the best.
Like he's playing that. That should be.
That's where you need the 11 guys.
Golden State is the oldest team,
bro. They have Stephen Curry. Y'all don't have Stephen Curry.
That don't matter.
But how?
That doesn't matter.
That don't matter. Golden State is not doing anything.
Can I ask a simple question, please, Howie? In a full sentence, can you tell me why you think the Clippers are so whack? Can you give me one full sentence on why you think that?
They are old. The West is good, and I don't think they're going to be healthy.
But why?
If we're doing Clippers Warriors, I think I would side with Howie on that one. But Clippers,
Trailblazers, Justin, no, you wouldn't.
Bro, I don't understand why you're hyped.
Draymond Green. Who else is on the Warriors, bro?
I think Steph Curry. I think they can figure out a series. Like I've seen Steve Kerr like work his way through harder series than that one with less talent.
I want to call you to a certain word, but I know we're a clean pod, so I'm not gonna do it.
I'm just saying against like I can see Steph Curry like getting this team through that. They got Al Horford. They got I have to remember this is non-Celtics Al Horford. I do have to keep that in mind. Non-Celtics after, so we have to see it, but Kuminga's gonna have to play his heart out, his heart and soul. Everything he's gonna have to play very hard. And then I like the piece of the
Jimmy Butler.
You gotta get on the court to play.
I believe is that for I believe in Jimmy.
I believe in Kuminga. Steve Kerr don't even like him.
Listen.
I just didn't hate it. I like the Warriors talk better than the Blazers.
I think the Warriors could beat them in a 7-game series. I told you I can name 6 teams on the West that can beat them.
Name them right now. Name them right now. I want to hear.
How you're so.
I just named them. Named them.
What 6 you name?
Okay, OKC. They're losing to OKC.
Let him name them.
They're losing to Denver. They're losing to Houston.
Maybe
that's how many did I just name?
Maybe
that's 2.
That's not 2. That's 4.
That's 3.
You said OKC and Rockets.
And Denver.
I said Denver. Okay, 3.
Denver, OKC, Rockets. They're losing to Spurs. When Kyrie comes back, they're definitely losing to the Mavs. Nope. Yeah, we can guarantee that.
What are you talking about?
And the legend killer himself. They're losing to Minnesota. That's 6 teams.
They're not losing to Minnesota either. But go off, man.
Can I ask
Minnesota has proven that they could beat anybody.
Minnesota doesn't want it. I think Minnesota would get them. But we've seen Minnesota fold in series too.
You're saying these guys won't be healthy, but who won't be healthy? You're saying Kawhi and who else?
Harden probably be healthy because he doesn't get off the ground.
Harden played 79.
Harden played 79 last year.
I just said Harden will be healthy. I literally said Harden will be healthy.
Kawhi's gonna not play on back-to-backs and all that. He already doesn't care about the season rewards. He gonna play under the 62 games.
Okay. Also, I don't know what we're expecting from Chris Paul, but I don't see him doing much.
He doesn't have to.
He's a backup point guard.
He's coming off the bench. I like it.
He played 82 games last year.
Okay, you know what? Let me rephrase. Yes, maybe Kawhi.
What was his numbers? What's Chris Paul's numbers?
But we're also not seeing anybody on this team play prime basketball. Maybe than James Harden a couple times and Kawhi a couple times.
Zubac. You guess what Zubac averaged last year?
Is Zubac a top 5 center in the league? Every team that I just named has a better center than Zubac. Rockets have a better center. Denver has a better center. OKC has a better center. Houston has a better center.
Isaiah Hartenstein's better than Zubac.
Check.
You're chatting, bro.
I'm saying chat.
I see what you're saying.
You're chatting. Oh my goodness.
The part that we was doing today.
I'm talking about
but continue with the center talk. Continue. Which other ones? Because I think
I already named 4. Wemby. I didn't name Wemby yet. Wemby, Anthony Davis. Like he's not better than none of those bigs.
Wemby, Jokic. Who else?
Sengun.
AD
even running the 5 this year. Is AD running the 5 this year?
I'm putting the best big. All right. Okay.
No.
Sure. Okay.
No.
Sure.
Who else? That's 3. That's 3. We'll count AD.
I guess I said Sengun.
Sengun and who else? Sabonis not going to be there. Sabonis not going to be there.
No.
Who else? Not Chet.
Who else did I mean?
Oh, you're saying he's not going to be there. I thought you were saying
you said Chet. I don't think Chet's better than Zoo.
Oh, I think he's better than Zoo.
We said Hartenstein is the 5 anyway. You don't think Chet's better than Zoo?
I think Chet's better than Zoo.
No.
And in
Zoo had a
2025,
crazy leap last season. Zoo's game is like that.
How we don't run Clippers ball so But what about guys like Chris Dunn, Derrick Jones Jr., Bogdanovich? Like
with all those ball dominant players in the team, they're just gonna have to hit open shots.
They play deep.
They're gonna have open shots.
They had one of the best defenses last year.
They had a top 3 defense last season. Literally.
And John, where were they at? Where were they at in the time that June came? Where were they at with a top 3 defense? Where were they at when June came?
Same where everybody was at in Cancun except for OKC.
Yes. So it didn't matter.
Same thing with the Knicks too. It was with them.
It is. We're not to the Knicks yet, but we're talking about your Clippers. So not yet. Don't jump the gun. We're talking about your Clippers. They were in the same spot. So I don't care nothing about defensive rating. I don't care about nothing. Until they didn't make it to the Western Conference Finals, so I don't care.
They lost to a team that we agree will beat them this year. At least you and I and Justin maybe are agreeing that we'll beat them. Yes. The Denver Nuggets.
So their thing is in order for so let's put it back in context. We there's at least take away 6. There's at least 4 teams that we said that they would lose to, for sure.
Ooh, name the 4. Name the 4.
OKC.
OKC, yeah. Nuggets.
Denver. I'm confident with a healthy Kyrie they lose to the Mavs.
And I also think fully healthy, so that's a what if.
You said what?
He's not coming back fully healthy.
It's a what if for sure. But I think they lose to the Mavs.
Who's the last one? The Spurs?
I think. Well, I wouldn't even say the Spurs. I would honestly put Minnesota before the Spurs.
Bro, I don't think they're going to either.
That's what I personally think they lose to Minnesota. Like I think they lose to all 6 of those teams. But if we're going to put a top 4 teams that they lose to, like the top 3 they're definitely losing to, and the rest of them is like up for grabs. But like at that point, like your percentage already of not facing those teams is like you guys are gonna have to be a top 4 or top 3 seed. So
you're being nasty, Howie. Last year the Clippers went 3-1 against the Mavs. I'm just saying.
I don't care about regular season.
Why not?
Because the Cavs are the greatest regular season team in the season, and they went to 7 games. The Magic. I don't care about regular season. They only matched up in the regular season.
That wasn't even last year though. That was 2 seasons ago.
Regular season. The same thing happened. I don't care about regular season. That joint can happen, and you could get in the playoffs and look at a completely different team.
All right, bro. No,
that's just you gotta take them hate lenses off, man.
Playoffs and regular season are 2 different things.
I don't know how a 50-win team just got any worse. That doesn't make any sense. All this
they didn't get worse.
Norman Powell.
They didn't get worse. They got older. They got older, and the West got better. It's just
they still have young players though. They still have Zune. They still got John Collins. They still got Derrick Jones Jr. And they still got Chris Dunn. Like
that's a great sign.
You're naming people that don't. Ooh,
I love John Collins.
That don't what? That don't what?
Scare me. They don't scare me. John Collins doesn't scare me.
Have to scare you.
You're chatting, man.
John Collins.
Scary now? That's what we're talking about,
tough, bro.
You don't have to scare you.
My God.
John Collins is good, bro.
I know somebody.
John Collins was a big piece for that Hawks team when they.
I was about to say. I know.
They put a strength on Justin Sixers. It was a key piece.
I like John Collins. I do like.
How long ago was that?
On your team first. They put a spanking on your team first.
How long ago was that?
I remember being in New York right next to you telling you that the Knicks is garbage about to lose to the Hawks. Yep. And then he went down to boom, boom, boom. Yep.
Giving Randall that work.
How long ago was that?
It doesn't matter. It's facts.
No, it does matter.
He's still young.
It does matter. It does matter.
When was it? So he was a youngin. He was a youngin giving y'all
3-4 years ago.
Exactly. He was 23 doing that.
I think that might have been his rookie year.
Let's move on to the next topic because clearly these two are focused in the past. I don't believe in the past. I'm only in present and future. And your team
look at his numbers as a Utah Jazz though. He averaged 19 points, shooting 40% from 3. Like, come on, man. Put some respect.
He doesn't scare me. He does not scare me. I don't care.
He's like a fifth option. Why would he have to scare you?
I need to
exactly. So why are you name dropping him?
Because he's important.
He's a good pickup.
Like I said, I have 6 teams.
I don't want to hear you talk about Jordan Clarkson or Yabusele in your next conversation. Don't talk about them.
I'm
I didn't bring up John Collins. You did. I didn't bring up John Collins.
Key piece. He's a key piece. So all of a sudden, basketball now is your top 3. That's it, according to you.
In the NBA, when playoffs come when the playoffs come, if your stars don't show up,
you're so lucky. This is a clean pod. I'm going upstairs and I'm calling you what I want to call you after this.
If your stars don't show up, you lose. Yes or no? Yes or no?
You need your bench. You need your bench.
Talk about a team like the Pacers. What about the Pacers?
Listen, I'm not saying you don't need your bench because you definitely need your bench. Yes, the Pacers, sure. Yes, let's go over that. Yes, for sure. But in a 7-game series, if your stars decide to poo-poo the bed, you're not winning. It's simple.
So explain about the Knicks and the Pacers then, because the Pacers had a way deeper team, and you had a 6-7 man rotation, and y'all lost because of that.
Look at who got Eastern Conference Player of whatever. Pascal Siakam. He showed up and they won. Now let's say Pascal didn't show up at all, they would have lost.
And the role players and bench stepped up. Something that the Knicks didn't have. The Knicks did not have any bench players. The Knicks had no bench players.
You guys are missing a key piece here. Their star players didn't show up. They was scoring the ball on nasty ass efficiency. That's why. That's why.
Okay.
Last game.
So you're telling me that since we're doing that, so you're telling me Harden, Kawhi don't show up. You're telling me the Clippers are good enough to carry them to win a series?
They still have other scorers that can score.
Good night. I don't trust Bradley Beal.
They can get him through a game. They can
Chris
get him
Paul
through a game.
40. He's not. No. Good night. I think we reached the
I'm gonna get a cancel with you. It's a subject, bro. I'm gonna get us canceled.
No, you guys both had very good points. Honestly, that was very because I was honestly swaying. I'm leaning like how we kind of said at the end there does kind of add to your points. Like if the stars don't show up, then you need the bench. That's why I think like the teams like Mavs are kind of the cutoff as to like they can compete with them, but I think the Clippers will just end up kind of being just a little bit too deep for them. They can do similar things that they do. They can ISO, they can play as a team just the same way that the Mavs can ISO and play as a team. So I think teams like that is kind of where I cut off, but y'all both made some very good points. You guys were talking about health being a key factor. On to the epitome of that. Honestly, I think I'm feeling great about this year. Especially, I think I like the noise. I like the way the noise is going. I think people were too high on us last year with Paul George coming in. So I like how it's kind of flipped this way. We have to kind of build up going into the year as opposed to kind of live up to a standard that was already kind of set up there for us. So that has me hyped. Seeing VJ Edgecombe, I didn't watch the whole game, but I saw I liked the highlights look cool, but they're only highlights. But I think it's gonna come down to just if Embiid can play or not, how many games he plays. But if he does play, I think we can definitely make it out of the East. How it's looking this year, I'm praying that Tatum is 100% as soon as possible without playing. Let me get this last piece. Go ahead. I am praying Tatum is healthy as soon as possible, but does not play this year, so we can just get. You're
muted.
All right. Again, hoping Tatum's healthy and out so we can get by with the week as east as possible. And I think if Embiid plays, I think we can make it out for sure. I like how we match up with the strong teams. I think we just gotta handle our business in the regular season, give ourselves as easy as a seeding as possible for the tournament at the end. Go ahead, Ma.
You said make it out the what?
The East.
I was gonna say it too, but I'll let him rock.
If we see the Knicks there, like I think us healthy. I think
Sixers
like, I want to see it.
Biggest what if health is definitely a major factor. If they can manage to be 100% healthy, they do have a shot. I do agree with Justin, but we know they're not. So I'm not too sold. But if they are healthy, then Embiid and with matchups and stuff, I think they have a fair shot
we've talked about the Sixers so many times. We're talking about a healthy Sixers for this conversation. For this conversation, I think a healthy Sixers can make it out of the East. Yes.
I hate that I have to say this because I'm not sure how credible they are, but Bleacher Report put out their first power rankings of the next year. The Sixers are under the Pacers, Celtics, and the Bulls, bro. That says a lot about your team. You guys aren't making it out of nothing.
Your natural reaction, your natural reaction to be shaky about a Bleacher Report was correct. I will give you that. But I will say I would rank us under. I see why we're ranked under the Pacers, like the Pacers, I guess, and those teams. But I just like who wants to play us like healthy? Like I just don't. I would want other teams rather than us. Like I would want to see the Pistons before I saw us. Like. Even I'm talking about the Magic, like I just think with Embiid, a healthy Embiid, that just brings like
you're banking on like damn near it seems like that is not even possible at this point with him. Like you said, how he cracking on the Clippers being healthy is doesn't seem as bad when you say like a healthy Embiid, because when was the last time Embiid has been fully healthy? His MVP year? And what was that?
Not even. He was hurt that season. He was
hurt that season.
Yeah,
let me see the most.
The last time he wasn't hurt was when they lost to the Hawks in the conference finals. That was the last time he was fully
on the floor, like and being a goof.
The last time he played, his 68 was 21, and I think he won the MVP the year after that. 22.
No, I think it was 23
or 20.
The year Denver won was the year he won it.
Yeah, because Jokic was MVP 24 and they won 23. Yeah, he won
23.
But then you have PG who played full contact yet. You have Jared McCain who just had surgery. Like, it's tough. Unfortunately, it's the Philly curse, in my opinion. I just think you guys have a bad habit of being hurt, and I pray it doesn't happen to VJ. I really don't. I really hope it doesn't happen, but.
I agree, but my thing is if these teams have to see us, like I agree, it's hard. But if these teams have to see us, like I just don't like I feel like we can play so many different styles we can play, but I get it. We have to get there healthy. But if we are there healthy, like who like are you immediately saying like they're gonna beat the Sixers? I think like you could say that about the Knicks, but I don't think you could say that about any team, to be honest.
I have to say the Cavs, bro. I have to say the Cavs.
I would just say it's between Cavs and Knicks, but
the Bucks.
Nah, I'm not sold on the Bucks.
Huh? Who's gonna guard Giannis on the Sixers?
Who's gonna guard Embiid?
The Bucks have enough players. Bucks don't have enough players.
You have to bank on Embiid being semi-healthy, but you throw Miles Turner and Giannis on the help.
Bro, they got
who's trying Miles Turner.
They're better to guard Giannis. I mean, they're better to guard Embiid than to guard Giannis.
Is Kyle Kuzma still there?
Yes.
Yeah, terrible.
Yes. But you throw Miles Turner or Bobby Portis on an Embiid just to be a body, have Giannis help off of that? What? Embiid gonna kick out to Paul George for a three?
It's tough.
Yeah, but Philly got shooters too, though.
Yeah, we have shooters. Right. I think Jared McCain's the actual player. Like I think he's for real. I know he just got hurt too, which sucks, but I think he's a player. And then Maxi's literally one of them ones. Like he's up there with your goat, man.
Who my goat? Jordan?
Tyrese, the other Tyrese.
I got here. Every time I hear some bull, I'm just gonna move my hat to the
Ray J.
Yeah, nah, that's T.I.
All right. But Howie, let's get your take on the topics. Who's guarding Embiid on the Knicks? We'll start there.
Definitely not Karl-Anthony Towns. I'll tell you that. It would have to be Mitchell. We would have to play a double big lineup, and Mitchell Robinson would have to guard him. Simple.
He fried Mitchell last time too.
That's okay. He's gonna fry anybody who guards him. He's Joel Embiid. It's just about who can. It's about who can make him the most tired. Who can make him make tougher shots. That's it. He's gonna get his buckets regardless. He's talented. My brother is good. Nobody's stopping him. But I'd rather Mitchell Robinson guard him so Cat can just worry about offense and just staying and help. That's about it.
would you rather see like the whole gauntlet of the East before like the Sixers? Like I'm sure you probably like.
I'm not gonna lie.
Probably
I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to see y'all healthy, like at all. I would try to avoid that at all costs.
God, you're such a. Oh my
God. It's the truth. It's the.
With seeding
like,
too is different this year.
I'd rather see the Cavs healthy. I'll definitely rather see the Magic than the Sixers. I'll tell you that right now.
What is
the two teams I don't want to see?
That's delusional.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see Detroit.
Crazy boy.
I don't want to see Detroit, and I don't want to see. And I don't want to see the Sixers. Like
it's a great team. It's a great team out, but like you said, we're cursed. But if we manage to like trade like one of these pieces we have for like a legit 4 or something, like we're even further in the mix.
And with seeding 2 is different compared to last year. Well, I mean, now with no Boston and no Pacers, even if Philly have a bad year, they'll still make the play-in, so they'll still have a fair shot.
What do you not like about the healthy Sixers, Mal? I know like PG shooting.
It is not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. With the Clippers, at least we could say that this guy, wherever the hell he's at in this placement of the screen, he's saying the Clippers won't be healthy, but we could see at least last year guys played over 70 games. The Sixers.
No, I get that. But for the conversation we're having now, like what?
No, I'm about to tell you, for the Sixers, these guys, if healthy, these guys aren't playing not even close to 60 games. Like we can't. This is the biggest if. The biggest if. I don't see him, and B's not going to be healthy, even if he doesn't play back-to-backs. He's not going to play 50 games. It's not going to happen. The brother just has a bad habit of being hurt. He was drafted hurt. PG, same thing. He hasn't played full contact during preseason at this time. Again, Jared McCain, we just seen a video of him rapping in his bed, drugged out after surgery. Maybe Tyrese Maxey, PJ, and Kelly Oubre gonna be able to play, but after that, and Quentin Grimes. After that, who y'all got?
I think we're trading. I think we're gonna trade Quentin at some point. But I mean,
like I get it. Yes, if
I mean, you named 6 players and then said after that who we got. I mean, we
talk to him, Steen.
Who?
Kelly Oubre, Justin Edwards. Justin Edwards is gonna have a good season. Justin Edwards is gonna be like our like Nembhard. That's what we're looking at. We're looking to have like a Nembhard kind of like rise out of Justin Edwards. Mm-hmm. Quentin Grimes, Peace, Jared McCain, Tyrese Maxey.
I'm sorry, bro.
Andre Drummond.
I'm sorry. We about to see more Andre Drummond buckets than we about to see Embiid buckets. They might as well give Nick Nurse a jersey and give you a jersey too.
Give Nick Nurse a jersey crazy.
I think if we are chasing a Knicks regular season ring, then the Sixers are bound. We're bound for like it's gonna go bad. I think if we're focused on the regular season, it's gonna go bad. I think we just gotta get there. Embiid at 45, 50 games, I'm cool. If we gimmicky with it, be gimmicky with it. Just get the 4th, 5th seed or something. That's plausible this year. And then just play the tournament. That's how I feel. But like you said, we have to be healthy.
Embiid was very good in the playoffs last year. Probably his best playoff series that he had. But even then, he was playing hurt. Like he was pushing himself.
And I think we pushed. I mean, we had to throw him in there early the last offseason.
He got hurt right after that. Like he freaky. Yeah. He freaky. He doing too much. And PG doing what we doing right now. You're not worried about
PG does absolutely. I think PG absolutely has to show something for this to even be in question. And yeah, I think that's what it is. If healthy, we could the biggest what if, like John said, but just gotta get to that point. All right. Anything else on this one?
That's all, man. That's all I got.
We're gonna see health throughout the season.
All right, the top team everybody's looking at this year to come through to the finals, the New York Knicks. Howie, I don't know if you watched the Dubai game, but how you feeling so far this preseason? Who are you looking to watch and see more from?
I was busy, and also they played mad early, so I only watched the highlights. Watched the full game highlights of it. I mean, it's preseason. I'm seeing a lot of bench warmers play and stuff like that. I just want my team to stay healthy, man. That's all I'm praying for. As long as my team is healthy, I have no excuses if we lose, like I'm freaking playing. But yeah, I that's it. I just want my team to stay healthy. Camaraderie looks good. Everybody likes each other. That's all I'm happy for, man. Just to hope for a great New York basketball season. The Yankees are already selling us, so some New York sport has to do it, and I think it's going to be the Knicks in basketball.
Yeah, it is not. It is unfortunately not my baseball season yet, but it's coming up. It's almost here. But Mal, what you got to say about that one?
I'm glad you brought up the Yankees, bro, because y'all are the Yankees. Y'all are the Yankees. It's just a New York curse. Like, Philly cats get hurt all the time. New York just finds a way to fold. And I'm a Yankee and Giants fan. We always find a way to fold in crucial moments. And unfortunately, you are cursed, and you're a Knicks fan also. You guys are going to have a great regular season. You're going to be geeked. Mad Knicks fans are going to be geeked. Oh, my God, to the chip. Like every year, you guys made it to the playoffs.
Not every year.
Season, everyone's, oh, my God, to the chip. Pacers beat us last year because we were hurt. Got spanked this past postseason. But you guys are going to be mad. You guys aren't even going to make it to the finals, bro, from keeping this stat. Cavs and Magic are giving y'all that belt. Pistons almost gave y'all that belt last year. Almost.
Same. Okay.
Almost. A lot of youngins on that team. They almost gave y'all the belt. So don't think that it's about to be a cakewalk because the Celtics and the Pacers not in it.
It's never a cakewalk.
I'm glad you said that because it's not gonna be that.
Nah, it'll never be a cakewalk.
I'm going to fold. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it, bro. I can't wait. We'll be deep. I have no faith in your team. Spike Lee needs to get up those season tickets. One of us could put it to use. We could all share if y'all want, but I have no faith in y'all team, man. Y'all suck.
No faith.
Howie, I love you, my man. I want your team to win. Like, they're always good in the regular season. They always have behind the playoffs, but it just seems like whenever they need to lock in, they just don't. And this could be a different. Maybe they learned after last year. They had some key moves this past offseason, but I just think eventually they're going to run into a team that's going to be hungrier than them. I think we're going to hear some crazy talks about. I don't think they'll say anything about Brunson because it seems like they love Brunson, but I think we'll hear some stuff about McHale, OG, Cat, and whoever else once things start getting bad. But
it'll be Cat. Cat will get it next.
I want to blame over there, unfortunately, but
he has to get it. Well, he was getting it last year.
Yeah, which is very unfair because he played very well. He played very well in a lot of stretches, but I just think it's the New York thing. I think it's the New York thing more than anything. So, and the Yankees are a prime example of that. They were down to Boston, came back, won, and now they're getting spanked bad.
They're getting packed up. Oh my gosh,
very bad.
This is happening right now.
These past
they were down like 12 zip like yesterday.
Yeah, it was bad. They were down 10-1 and they came back and lost 12-7. Even before that was like 10-0. It was bad.
Oh,
very bad.
Yeah, John. Well, I'm ready to hear you hate on my team. Let's go.
No. Let's talk. Very high hopes for the Knicks, but it's going to be a very controversial season because it's a chip or bust season.
Yeah.
Fired Thibs. So if Mike Brown can't make it to the minimum, the Eastern Conference, but the goal is to win the chip, then what are they going to do with him? Are they going to scapegoat him? Like, what's the plans with the Knicks after that if Mike Brown can't bring them to the Eastern Conference Finals or the Finals? That's going to be the biggest question of the season.
Yeah, I think I love playing the game of like who's going to be the scapegoat when this team season goes to crap. I love it so much. It's so much fun. But yeah, I think initially from a fan's perspective, it's going to go to Cat. But I think really they're probably going to have to. How much is Josh making?
Oh, I forgot about that.
He's not. I don't think he's making too crazy of a number, honestly.
Okay. Yeah. I was about to say, if his number was high, they might try to like rework that because I know he's good. I know he's excellent in his role. They love that role, but they might like be like try to translate like, oh, we'll just turn this role into points or something. But yeah, I think that's kind of where they're heading this season, and I think it's interesting. But I do like honestly, I really thought y'all were gonna get to the finals last year, and I think that's kind of why I just don't think it's gonna happen this year. Because y'all finally got me to buy in. Like I was hating, like doubting it the entire time.
We would have lost though. We would have lost from into the finals. We would have lost.
Well, I think that just would have been a step in general.
It would have been a step, but like
I think
yeah, I don't know. But I mean, it is definitely a chip or bust season. It's just like it's just a matter of like I don't know, putting it all together and not folding. Like Mount said, I can't lie. They fold all the time, like on stupid stuff. It's just a matter of putting it all together and like kind of getting over that hump. But I do trust in our leader, Villanova guy. I do trust in Jalen Brunson to kind of help us get it done. Just everybody else fall in line, everybody play their part, and just stay healthy. And pieces should fall together. And whoever comes out the West, we're gonna have to deal with that. It's not gonna be not gonna be cakewalk. It's not gonna be cakewalk out the East, but it's definitely gonna be the hardest team we play is gonna come out the West. So
I'm gonna ask you a question now. Let's say you guys do lose in the finals or Eastern Conference Finals. What moves would you like the Knicks to make? To take you guys over that speed bump.
That's a hard question to ask because I want to see how the fold happened. Last year was hard to say just because our two best players were getting exposed on defense, and that's kind of why we were in a rut. But like it's like okay, you can't really do much about that. Like obviously, I think that on that one that falls on the coach because like you got to find a way. Like when we play and we try to hide certain players on our team, Keck was hiding certain players because he wasn't going to get him caught up in this certain action. But like
those weren't guys that were the main guys on the team, like the main bucket getters. When you had your offensive firepower is getting cooked, you kind of got to.
Exactly. Also, there's degrees to this. Like it was bad at some points. Like it was coaching, and then
horrible.
Sometimes it's like you guys have to you're a professional athlete at some point.
It was a bucket. It was a bucket every time. Like it was a bucket. If I saw Jason Tatum with a high ball screen coming and Cat was the defender, I was like, oh my gosh, it's a layup. It's a layup or a Derek White open three. It was easy. It was easy.
And now I'm about to get on my fanboy bag, and let's say the Pacers, where Game 6, Nembhard was giving Brunson hell. Do you think that the Knicks could, let's say they match up in the playoffs, do you think the Knicks have an easy road to pass them? Like, do you think the Knicks win that straight up? Because
if the Knicks don't, I'm not gonna lie, with no Halliburton, if the Knicks don't win that series, we have bigger problems. Okay. I'm sorry, that. Like if the Knicks don't win that series in I would say gentleman sweep, but I will also say like 6 games similar to how the Pistons 6 games was. Like if it goes to 7, like all right, bro, what's going on?
Maybe look at the coach again. Honestly,
yeah, like I don't know that should not on paper it just doesn't even match up at all.
Yeah.
So like there's only a few teams that should really take us to 7, and I think those teams would be the Cavs, and depending on how good Orlando does this year, I think that's the only other team. Even the Bucks, I wouldn't even think they would take it. I'll give them maybe 6 games, but like only those 2 teams should really take us to 7 based off matchups, off in the East. Like just like basically the Cavs and maybe the Pistons, just because they almost gave us problems last year and they're only going to get better this year.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Did they re-sign Malik, or Malik is still a free agent?
I want to say they re-signed him. I don't know. I know the Knicks were looking at him for a little bit, but I don't know. I don't remember seeing that.
I think that's what it was. The Knicks were looking at him, but I think he still has his stuff going on.
All right. just our awards, and then we can get up out of here. Good award. I'll start. I'll be quick. I honestly like how the Warriors in this Kuminga situation. Literally, they literally got exactly what they needed, what they wanted out of the situation. They literally control all the chips and how that negotiation can go this year, next year, can do whatever he wants, and he just has to play his hardest, and he will be told how much he makes next year pretty much, which is really, really crazy, but that's kind of incredible how they just pulled that off. I like how they added Al Horford and they added Seth Curry. I'm excited to see Seth and Steph play together, so good award to the Knicks for me. Howie, you got both or you got one?
I have both now, and you know where mine's going. I got to show the WNBA some love. The Aces doing their thing. The finals have been interesting. I'm definitely going to be locked into Game 3, just because like it's a big it's low-key a must-win for the Mercury. But like I do want to see Asia kind of win this and become the GOAT of basketball, like all time. Like, she gets another ring. It's conversation needs to be move over to what's her name, Diana Taurasi. Like it's different. I already think she's a GOAT, but kind of just getting another accolade, huh?
Parker, no? Candace Parker, Lisa, and
yeah. I mean, she already has more rings than Candace. I think she has 2, or Candace only has 2. I think.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I'm kind of locked into that. And the Aces, they've been doing their thing. That's like low key my favorite team in WNBA, just because I like Asia Wilson. So that's kind of my good award. I just wish there was like a lot more media coverage on it. I just don't like how I feel like I have to go searching for it. Like House of Highlights can do a little better job. Teacher Book will do a little better job. They're all playing good basketball. Like this is the highest level for them. Like it's not really bloopers or anything like that. So I wish I could see a little more about it. But that's my good award.
Gotcha. And guess who owns House of Highlights? Bleacher Report.
Yeah, exactly.
Always messing up. Can never get it right. Anybody else, or we got throw heads?
Yeah, I'll go quick, only just to throw something out there.
No.
The award is Wemby. From what I've seen so far, Wemby, he just played today, or whatever this was shot. So this was Monday night, and he played the other day in an inter squad scrimmage, and he just looks like he's moving very smooth. He worked with KG, Hakeem, and a few other stars in the off season. So I think he's about to take another huge step in his third year. With his injury last year, kind of derailed him a bit, but he was the leader for possibly DPOY. He was hurt, and he was great offensively. So I think the brothers is going to take another huge step this year, and kind of be. I'm not gonna say MVP talks. I think that's not really fair. I don't think he's at that level yet, but I think he's gonna be an All NBA player, at least second team.
That arc is gonna be so fun to watch, and I'm very, very excited for sure. Got a very special player, no doubt. John, any players you want to shout out? No pressure. Any players, teams?
For good awards, I mean, so far, from what I've seen from some highlights and stuff, was the preseason game between the Golden State Warriors and the Lakers. I mean, so far the Al Horford thing wasn't looking too bad. Although, yes, he's old; he's about 40. But I mean, spacing wise, I think he's a good fit there. Isn't allow Curry to kind of run some ISOs and get some off-screen stuff going on. And from looking at that game, Curry was actually looking really good. So I'm gonna have to give my good award to him.
No, yeah. Honestly, I think Steph, honestly, the Warriors are going to be a team kind of similar to the Lakers, but everybody just kind of forgets how much Steph can kind of pull a team through and can make noise in the league for sure. I don't know. I don't think it's going to translate into much, but they definitely always figure it out to make some kind of noise. Oh my head. Mine's Kuminga. That situation just went terribly. His agent literally didn't do anything. He literally didn't even need an agent. He was offered something, went a spring and a summer and got what he was offered on the front end of that. So to the Kuminga team, that's my throw my head. Anybody else got one?
Yeah, my throw my head it was at first to Bronny and Dalton, but now I'm giving it to Dalton alone because I just looked up his stats for the second preseason game, and between both games, I don't understand because he gets them up, but between both games that he's played, he's literally shooting. Hold on, it went away. I'm going to tell you right now because I was like, this is disgusting.
The first game was like what?
Let's do the math.
2%?
Second game, it was bad. Second game, he shot. Don't connect. He shot 3 for 11, 2 for 7 from 3. And in the first game, he shot. It was worse than that actually. The first game, he shot
1 for 11,
2 for 10, 1 for 7 from 3. So 3 for 14 from 3, and what was it? What was the first game? 2 for 11, 3 for I don't know, 5 for like 20 something. I don't know. I don't know what's up with him, but like I need him to find it. I need him to find it. I really want to root for the guy. It is tough playing on the Lakers.
It's really tough. His role went from like fighting for a starting position, traded, fighting for his place on the team, and then like just it's not looking good.
You feel me? Like I don't know.
The Bulls are paying these days, I hear. So we'll see. We'll see what we got going.
It seems like, and I was having this conversation with Tony. John and I were having this conversation with Tony. Like Tony was upset. I'm sorry if I'm not you, Tony, but he was upset that
no, it happens to everybody.
He was upset that Tatum was saying like he wanted to quit after the injury and things like that. But I think that's a normal conversation for you to have with yourself and whoever your circle is after a severe injury like that. But I'm seeing videos.
Tony was mad at him for that.
Yeah.
But he said, he was acting mad soft.
That's actually really funny.
But, I'm seeing videos of him running up and down,
oh my God,
shooting jumpers and all that. And, it's giving a lot of Celtics fans hope. And, it is a weaker East. He could say, I could come back, but their team isn't built for a championship. And, again, you're risking a further injury and severe problems beyond the initial one that you have. So I think it's too much. So, my thought is to him if he's thinking about coming back. So just to put something out there.
Tony saying save that talk for your pillow is so funny. Oh my God. When he tore his Achilles, he said he doesn't know if he can struggle to get back to the highest level. It's really funny.
What?
Oh my gosh. John, anybody you want to shout out for being a throw in my head?
Throw my head to me is Quentin Grimes for doing all that chatting about wanting all that money, that $25 million just to settle down for the $8 million for 1 year. Mm-hmm. I think he's a throw my head for that. I'm sorry, man.
I think I want to say we offered him 13 or something. We did offer him a deal as well, but
yeah, he was a very high praise of himself, although he was getting his buckets with everybody injured. Mind you, if that team come back healthy, he does not have that green light.
The shots are not there for him. We have a rookie who needs shots. Jared McCain's going to come back, needs shots, let alone Embiid and Maxey. Oof, rough. And Justin Edwards. We like a lot of people in there. So also Daryl Morey does not like when you don't take his deals. Yeah, Kelly Oubre. Daryl Morey does not like when you don't take his deals. So it's not going to go good for him.
Special bad boy.
But yeah, that's what we got going for this episode. Wrapped up. I think everybody got off everything they need off their hearts and minds. We're good?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, King.
All right. Well, hopefully all Yankees. John, are you a Yankees fan too?
I'm a Yankees guy. I don't even want to talk about them, man.
All right. Well, hopefully they change around for y'all. I think we're about how many? What is this? This wild card, like first round?
No, this is division, right?
Yeah. Wild card is over, so it's first to 4, right?
5 in this one.
Best out of 5.
Best out of 5. Best out of 5.
Yankees are
my baseball season starts next series, especially. How are my Phillies doing though? Are my Phillies doing okay?
Down 2-0 right now. They just lost to the Dodgers.
Dodgers are good though. Oh, Dodgers are nice.
Dodgers are probably gonna win it all.
I think they're gonna repeat.
I can't get too mad, but that's annoying. How did we get matched up with them? Didn't we get first in our?
You guys actually had the first seed. Yeah, you guys had a bye.
The Dodgers won their wild card.
Oh, so did Dodgers like enter unhealthy or something, or they just weren't winning enough games to
players.
Gotcha. Oh, recovering baseball. I love to see it. That's the episode 44 wrapped up. Catch y'all next time. Remember to like, comment, subscribe.
Yep.
Appreciate y'all watching. Peace.